There we go. All right. 3, 2. Hey, what's up, Guan? Bonjour, Famil. It's Bump Jonas, and I'm here at the legendary Tree Room. And guess who I ran into?
Khrys.
Just
Just
Khrys.
Khrys.
I like to see how that went. Now, look, we're at the Synergy open mic, and I'm doing random interviews here because I am media. But what's fun is that you are media as well.
I am.
So, okay.
That I am.
That I am. So, I want to kind of get into I guess, a bit of the story of how you're media because
Sure.
you're from essentially outside KC, but still KC.
Right.
You are a teacher of sorts. We're not going to get too far into that, right? But you deal with other human beings.
I do. Little humans.
But then at the same time, you're also dealing with artistic humans in the media space.
Yes.
So was that always the intention? Like how did you end up in that role?
Okay, so I used to bartend.
Okay. You've always stuck around humans then is what?
I've always done customer service. I've always been around people. I'm very passionate about community and people advocacy.
Okay.
So like I'm a social work major. So it's just always been like
okay, this is your thing then.
It's my thing.
Okay.
It really is. It's my jam. I'm very passionate about it.
Go on.
I was bartending and I had a regular that would come in and we would talk about music a lot. I could talk about music all day, every day, never get sick of it. So it's easy for me to do that. And then one day when he was in, he was like, hey, like, I wanted to ask you before anybody else, but do you want to like interview creatives for a podcast?
Oh, shit.
And I was like, well, I ain't never done that before. And he was like, but I didn't want to ask anybody else but you first. And that really spoke to me. And I was like, well, I can't say no.
Right.
So I was like,
you almost got peer pressure.
Yeah, a little bit. And I was like, okay. And it just kind of started from there. I was working with a nonprofit organization in Manhattan that provides a platform for creatives throughout the Midwest, you know, because it's hard to make a living being a creative. So we kind of just gave them the tools for them to be successful on their own. And I got great opportunities to.
And that actually falls right into the social work wheelhouse, right?
Yeah. It all comes full circle for me.
So when you're dealing with as you're being media and as you're dealing with creatives, I want to play off the teacher role a little bit. Do you ever have to use some of your teacher tactics?
I never thought about that. Honestly, because I don't think about it. I think I just move. You know what I mean? I don't think about using different tactics or whatever. I feel like I just know how to speak to people genuinely. Okay. And so I don't have to think about it. I just kind of.
You just are and you work and it goes through and it happens. Yeah. Okay. All right. So in that sense, though, not in that same sense, but I want to kind of tangent off of that. As a media personality, how do you find yourself, I guess, maintaining your energy? Because if you're moving authentically and organically, right? Yeah. There's gonna be times where someone drains your energy or amps your energy, right? And so, how do you navigate that?
As I've gotten older, I've become a lot more self-aware. Okay. So just knowing when I'm not pouring into myself, like recognizing that and being like, okay, I need to pour into myself. I'm not taking care of myself because if I'm not pouring into myself, I can't pour into all of these other roles that I have. Clock it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I learned from the last interview that I can't do that. I can't clock it. It's a little sassy if men clock it. Like we can
be sassy. It's okay. Own it. It's okay to be a little sassy.
I know. Yeah. I'll just put the pinky out.
And that's not sassy.
I don't know, but I feel like that's a little.
It's a little the same.
Is it?
It's just in a different form. Ooh, no, that's classy.
You know what I mean? Like
classy, and then the clock it is like sassy.
See, so I'll just stick with that. You know what I mean?
Stick with the pinky.
Yeah, just. Hey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So now, when it comes to media, obviously because we're here at Synergy, it's the assumption is music, but because you can talk music all the time, is that your niche, or do you have other media interests?
I dabbled in photography a little bit. I don't think I'm very good at it, but it's something I'm interested in. Okay, we're not going to say we're experts at everything, but I can't think of anything else. But just like I said, just this to me is community. Very much so. So I see this as not just music, but networking, people coming together and collabing in all sorts of ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So I know that we can hear you on the radio, right? We can catch you on the radio. Is that where we can find you right now?
You used to be able to catch me on the radio.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm in the process of getting back into it.
Okay.
So I was doing radio for 91.9, so the college radio in Manhattan, so K-State.
So when or how soon can we hear you on the radio again?
Hopefully very soon.
Okay.
I'm still kind of working on it. That's why.
So we can't make no announcements yet.
No, not yet.
Okay.
But soon, definitely within the next few months. That is my goal. That's why I've been trying to network and get back into the scene, so that I can do that.
When it comes to radio or media, and especially in the music sense, right? What's your genre? Like in this, like here, it's kind of mixed, right? There's a lot of different genres to tap into. But what's your genre of choice? What's your bag?
It depends on what mood I'm in.
Okay.
It's crazy. It's crazy up here in this brain. It really depends on the day. There's a lot going on. It depends on the day. It depends on where I'm at in life. Like, actually, my daughter, she's 14, so I take her to school.
You hear a lot of different genres already.
She pointed out the other day, she was like, your music taste is a little all over the place. And I was like, that's something coming from you.
Right.
She's a teenager. She don't know what she's doing.
Right.
But I could go from, I think it was, Young Boy to, what is it? It was like a rock band.
What?
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I went through a metal phase, everything.
From Young Boy to My Chemical Romance.
Yeah,
that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Okay. So besides the media, and I gotta wrap us up here, but I want to just, what else? What are some other things that you have interest in that we could maybe see you doing? You know, like newscasting.
I would do it.
Sportscasting.
Yeah, I did a halftime show during a basketball game. Like,
oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, I learned through the podcast, like interviewing creatives. I learned from that to just say yes, because I got so many different opportunities from that one thing that I said yes to. So I rarely say no.
Because you're like, hey, why not? Let's see what happens.
Yeah, the worst you can do is fail.
So this is something that I ask a lot of people. Okay. I'm gonna try and flip it for you a little bit because you are media. We're gonna pick on that, right? I mean, essentially, you talk to people, you interview people, you get to know folks, right? So when you've had a radio session or a segment with someone, what do you want the talent to walk away with after they've sat with Khrys?
Maybe a different perspective, some kind of enlightenment. Okay. I want them to get some kind of positive growth from conversation with me.
I like that.
Yeah.
Super simple. I like that. All right. So where can they find you? We know that, radio or media, more media presence is coming up, but where can they find you and how can they contact you?
So on Instagram, it's KRYS_radio. So Khrys_radio. You'll see my old podcast stuff on there, which is still relevant. Still relevant. Okay. Love that. Everything is on the Instagram.
All right, y'all heard it, Khrys. Not the radio though. Just Khrys.
Just Khrys.
All right. Appreciate you so much. Bump Jones here with Khrys. We're at the legendary Tree Room One Entity Synergy Open Mic. Make sure you tap in. Follow the links and just DM and all that good stuff.
Slide into the DMs.
You know what I mean? Wow.
On a professional level.
Wow.
Sorry.
Anyway, we'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you. That was fun.
I love doing stuff like that.